Figure it out!
Hello, this is Adam Koralik with Figure It Out Productions. The following video is part of our Quick Shoot series and is intended to aid the Dreamcast and gaming community.
Hey guys, it's Adam here. So recently I was thinking I kind of want to try doing more casual videos when it comes to video games. I mean, you know, not that my stuff as it is particularly high quality. Yeah, I was thinking, like, I kind of want to do pickups videos, or haul videos, as my girlfriend refers to it, where, you know, I just show you, like, all the games and stuff I've gotten for the last, like, 2 weeks or so. So, that's what this video is going to be. But I want to try other things, where I show you, like, you know, tips on things, like how to clean your cartridges, or play import games, or whatever. Is that something you guys would want to see? You know, let me know. Tell me what you think. Thanks, guys.
Alright, so here we are. We'll start here, because I usually do, obviously, Sega Dreamcast stuff, so we'll start with something familiar, sort of, Sega Saturn. Obviously, this is a recent pickup. This is Die Hard Arcade. It's actually a pretty cool game. It's actually the first in the series of the... did you ever play Dynamite Cop for the Dreamcast? This game? Dynamite Cop? This is actually the sequel to this game. Although, you know, this one's officially Die Hard, and it's Bruce Willis, and it's by Fox. Obviously, at some point, they didn't refresh the copyright or something, so they just used the same engine and stuff. This is the sequel to this game. They just have a different name. But, yeah, this is a pretty cool game. I like it. I would recommend it. And then I picked up another Saturn game. This is the only Japanese game I own. This game, it's called the Yakuza Special. This is absolutely hilarious. This is, you play paper, scissors, rock with these girls, and they strip, and every time you win, and then the idea is, of course, to, well, see them completely nude. This is a hilariously odd game for the Sega Dreamcast, but it's also impossible because you can never win this. I don't know. I really picked this up just for the joke. Maybe I'll do a review on this at some point. I don't know. This is pretty funny. Recently I picked up a Super Nintendo for a friend, and it came with a game that he didn't really want. NBA Live 97. I'm a huge NBA fan, specifically Chicago Bulls. Go Bulls! Yeah, I don't really care about this, but whatever. I've got that recently. Now I've been kind of on a Atari Jaguar hunt recently, just for some reason. So I'll just go through the games I picked up here. Trevor McFur in the Crescent Galaxy. I picked this up for two reasons. One, it's a black cartridge. Usually they're like gray. This one's black. And two, it looks hilarious. I mean, it's just like cat people. It's actually kind of like a really crappy Star Fox clone. If you own a Jaguar, I would pick this up just for the laugh factor. Iron Soldier, highly recommended, apparently. It was kind of fun, but I couldn't really get that far into it. Because it was like I was just missing what the objective was. I would kill everything, and then stuff would just keep coming. I don't know. Guy kind of looks like an Autobot, which is pretty cool. Props for that. Tempest 2000. This game is pretty fun. The soundtrack is really good. They give that to you for free when you bought a Jaguar CD, so obviously the music was good. Kasumi Ninja. This is a horrible, horrible Mortal Kombat clone. Doom. This is considered one of the best ports of Doom. Of course, its biggest flaw is that it didn't have any music, which is too bad. Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. This is a kind of a mediocre fighting game at best. Not really recommended. Wolfenstein 3D. This is actually pretty fun. This is considered generally the best port of Wolfenstein 3D. And if you have a Jaguar, definitely check this one out. Syndicate. This is like an RTS game. I was not a fan. Then I got into some Jaguar CD games. Believe it or not, I have a functional Jaguar CD. So I've taken it upon myself to try and get every Jaguar CD game. And you're already thinking, like, Adam, you have all these Dreamcast games, you know? I do have every single Dreamcast game. That took forever. But I don't think the Jaguar CD is going to take nearly as long because there's only like 14 games, and I have most of them already. But yeah, here's ones I picked up recently. Space Ace. This game is, I swear to God, on like every console in the 90s. Every CD console. I don't even like this game. I thought it was actually pretty horrible. It's one of these like it's a QuickTime Events game, which I love Shenmue. You would think that would be awesome, but this is not awesome because it doesn't have like indicators for like what you're supposed to do. Really, it's not like press A and then the character does this. It's like it highlights something and you're like, okay, what does that mean? And then you just lose and you're like, well, what the hell was that? You try pressing down. You're like, oh, okay, it wants me to press down, but I ran out of lives, and I can't imagine trying to play this entire game. Myst. I don't know much about Myst. I was playing this for a few minutes. It was kind of fun. And I can see why this would have been fun in the 90s. This is a very CD-ROM type of game, and I can see why it belongs on the Jaguar CD. Dragon's Lair, suffers from the exact same problem as Space Ace. Don Bluth, I don't know, this guy was a filmmaker. He made a bunch of cartoon movies, famous ones, like Land Before Time and Anastasia, and my favorite, Titan AE, but that movie, I love that movie, but that movie killed his career. Right? No one's heard from him since. But anyway, he, for some reason, got into video games a lot in the 90s here, and he made a lot of really horrible ones where you just have no idea what the hell you're doing. And then I got this one called Battlemorph. Yeah, this is a sequel to Cybermorph, which Angry Video Game Nerd at one point did a video about. And this game is a little bit better because it's on a CD. That's about it. Now, alright, let's advance a little bit. I picked up Morrowind. I have actually, obviously Skyrim is popular as hell, and I don't own Skyrim. I still haven't got it, but a friend of mine sent me Oblivion. This is the collector's edition, and I was like, oh, cool, alright, I have Oblivion, I don't have Skyrim, and I don't have Morrowind. And then I was in a store and I found this copy of Morrowind for $4, so I was like, alright, hell, I'll get that, that's fine. So yeah, now I have Oblivion and Morrowind, no Skyrim. I'm patient, I can wait. I picked up Yakuza Dead Souls for the PS3. This is primarily I buy as many Sega-made games for modern consoles as I can, just to help Sega out. But I wish they would help me out by giving me Shenmue 3 already. But this is the spiritual successor to Shenmue in a lot of ways, is the Yakuza series, so I've picked up all of those. I haven't actually played them yet, though. I hear they're amazing, and I would love to play them, but I don't want to get tricked the way I did with Shenmue, where if this is the spiritual successor, that leads me to believe that eventually in every game there's like a big cliffhanger, and you're like, oh, man, I can't wait for the next game. Unfortunately, they keep pumping these out, which is good, but I don't want to get stuck on a cliff and just be like, God damn it, I don't know. I don't want there to be a game where this ends, and then I'm just like waiting for years. They tricked me once with Shenmue. When this game has a definitive end, then I'll play it. Or when they give me Shenmue 3, whichever happens first. I also picked up Binary Domain. I have not played this either. Again, I've tried to buy Sega games, unless they're like, that Nancy Drew game that they came out with, or some crap like that I know I would never like. And I also picked up recently a 3DO. Now, I already own one of these. This is now my second 3DO of this model. There are multiple models of 3DO, 4, I believe. A friend of mine traded this to me along with Oblivion and 50 games, none of which have cases, unfortunately, for a bunch of stuff. So, yeah, that's what I picked up recently. There's some cool games in here. Some mediocre ones. Mostly mediocre because it's the 3DO. But yeah, there you go. That is my recent pickups. This is within the last 2 weeks or so. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. Are you okay with me doing more casual videos like this? Would you like to see stuff like this where I just kind of, show off random things that I've got and talk about pickups and just talk about games or give you game tips or whatever? Keep me posted. Let me know. Thanks, guys.